All right, speaking of big, beefy boys, pause.
He must work out.
Okay, says man who, hey, in the baseball weight room, who's the guy that walks around without his shirt on all the time? Who's that
Just
guy?
curious, who's the playmaker in your locker room?
Here's the playmaker.
Who's very comfortable in his own skin?
It's our guy, it's our first baseman that, that guy who we're talking about doesn't like us very much. All right.
I don't know if he's very comfortable in his own skin. I think that was the main issue there.
That was an issue. All right, this Denver Broncos. This is going to be a true 3-4 front, and then we call that an odd front. The odd would be the 3-4s, the evens are the 4-3s. But this is very, very much similar to like what you would see with what Carolina and how they're going to try and play you with with the defensive linemen that they have, with the true nose tackle, DJ Jones, and then Zach Allen and John Franklin Myers. And I say this because everybody focuses on Nick Benito, and then also too with Cooper, the other edge rusher here, Jonathan Cooper. And those guys are outstanding, no question. The two of the better when it comes to the getting off the football. You look at the metrics and the times and stuff. These guys attack you off the jump, and it is impressive. That first step, explosive quickness. But where I kind of feel like that Dallas, this is where Dallas, I think, and we've talked about this one a bunch, can neutralize these inside three. And I think if they get Cooper Beebe back, and then with Smith, and then with Booker, I like the matchup inside for the Cowboys. I like the way that they might be able, and I think it's going to be really important in this game because I believe that Dallas is going to need to throw the football, but I think they're going to need to throw the football by way of Dak Prescott being able to step up in this pocket. And I think that's where, to me, this game will hinge. Dallas, the thing with Allen and Jones and Franklin Myers is they'll run like games and stuff inside. They'll try and twist and stunt, and these guys get up the field. They're not these, as Lucia said, the big, beefy guys that just stand around. These guys actually attack the pocket and get up the field and get into gaps, and they disrupt you that way because they've got these edge rushers that I'm talking about that do a great job getting up the field as well. But this is where this defensive line can give you some problems. But I do like the way that Dallas matches up. And it could be very similar to what we saw against the Green Bay Packers, where it's like we were worried about edge pressure and they were able to handle the middle. I kind of feel like, though, this is a game where Dallas can do some good things that way with your three versus their three inside, and then figure out, okay, how do you handle Cooper, and then how do you handle Nick Benito? Those are going to be the two outside guys, of course. I do feel like, though, this defense, though, when you watch them play, Alex Singleton, the right inside linebacker, is a good player.
Friend of the show, right? We had him on a couple years back.
We did have him on a couple years back.
One of the Cowboys to sign him.
Yep, we sure did.
I think he led the league in tackles or something like that.
Yeah, he's around the ball a lot and makes tackles. And the reason why he's so effective is because of the inside guys that they have there. But he will also miss some tackles. Now, I'll say this about the way the Cowboys should attack in this game. I kind of feel like that what Shoddy needs to think about doing is, because the sacks for these guys come mainly on second and third down and not so much first. I'd be interested in throwing the ball early downs. Let me play early downs, and then if I need to run on second and third downs. Kind of opposite of how you might play this game. This defense gets you in third down. They're going to bring pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to bring, and they're a team that's very balanced when they play man and zone. I mean, almost 50-50 when it comes to that. And a lot of times you get teams like, they're 75%, zone, 25% man. No, this team is very, very balanced. But their main pressure downs are second down and third down.
Okay. So
if I'm Brian Schottenheimer, I'm thinking throw early. Don't take this thing into second and 9 or second and 10, second and 11, something like that. And I was watching the Colts. These guys played the Colts, and the Colts have got a good offensive line. And they were able to run the ball successfully against this Denver Broncos. This team doesn't give up many of those 10-yard runs. You know, when you go back and break those down, there's not a lot of 10-yard runs, but the Colts had the best success running the football against these guys with Taylor and blocking the front the way they did. And so I'm kind of feeling like, okay, throw the ball early, get yourself in some good situations, and then second down thinking about running the ball, and then even third down thinking about running the ball. But I'm not shying away, by the way, from Patrick Surtain in this game. I'm not.
Okay.
How are you attacking him?
I'm attacking him, I think, that because you've got two legitimate guys that can go at him. And I feel like, though, this is a guy, even though that they'll play man coverage, he does give you a little separation coming off the ball. And so I don't think that Vance Joseph is going to travel this game. If he does travel, then he's got to figure out, okay, what am I going to do with the other guy? And who am I going to travel with? Now, maybe he might say, oh, well, early downs I'll travel with Lamb. Third downs I'll travel with George, with Pickens, because we seem to get more of those downfield plays and stuff. But I'm not shying away from throwing the ball at him. And Riley Moss, the other side, he's a quality player too, but he does not move as well as Surtain. So he would be a guy that I would attack, but I do feel like you could go after Surtain a little bit, and because I don't think he's going to travel, and you can kind of set this thing up how you want to go at these. But the Surtain thing is he's a good player, but I think you've got receivers that can go at him and give him a little problem.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when you have a quarterback playing this well and you have those two receivers,
right,
there really isn't a corner in the league that you just feel like, oh, I am going to play so scared of you.
I think Dallas is equipped to play this game offensively well against this defense. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, now if you told me that we're like New York Jets game where there was 4 offensive linemen down, that kind of thing,
oh yeah,
I would say, yeah. But I think Shotty can stay. I think Shotty can do what he wants to do in this football game with the receivers, and I could also see him taking advantage of with Jake Ferguson as well at the tight end spot.
Have you noticed Jahdae Barron much?
I have not noticed Jahdae Barron much. It's been Raquan McMillan who's been the guy that's been playing there. So
oh wow,
a little surprised by that, but yeah, just go after this group a little bit, and if you can control the inside 3. Let Dak be able to step up. I think they can make some throws, and then maybe some off down runs would be good, not just first down runs. Think about some second and third down runs here in this game.
Well, thank you, Brian.
Thank you.